Hi, it's Splinterverse. In this video, we're going to be doing something I've never done on the channel before, which is making a map for Dungeons & Dragons. It's courtesy of this really cool new software called Arkenforge. I wasn't paid to talk about it, but I did receive a free copy, so all the opinions are my own. At the end of the video, I'll show you how to get a copy of the map I'm going to make today. And I've got timestamps, so if you want to skip right to the map making, you can. But first, I'd like to show you a little bit about the product so you know what all the other features are, since we're not going to touch on all of them today. So it's called Arkenforge, and it's the result of a Kickstarter. And you can see here they've got all kinds of packs. You can get a fantasy starter pack, a sci-fi starter pack, they even have a free trial. And they've got animated versions of the map, so they're not just static maps, which I like. And one of my favorite things about this product is that everything you create comes with the ability to be used as part of a commercial license. And so what that means is if you're a creator like I am, you can create a map in here and include it in one of your products. And what's extra nice about that is that is available for all the people using this software. It's not a separate license fee or a separate tier. A lot of these types of software, you have to have a whole separate tier for the commercial license. So I'm really happy that they're including that. You can even import your own assets or maps into the software. You can make video maps, as you're seeing here with some of these animated GIFs. You've got this one, rotating windmill here. There's ambient lighting, animated asset support, dynamic lighting, all kinds of stuff, including Fog of War, so you can hide things. You can see it's compatible with Foundry, Fantasy Grounds, Roll20, even Discord. Some people playing some stuff here. It's got all kinds of VTT support. This lists everything, including like a time of day slider that adjusts the ambient lighting, so you can see how this is, the Fog of War is clearing as people are moving through. And then this is probably what the DM is seeing, so the DM can see everything. And then they've got this module called the Encyclopedia module, where you can take notes. So if you want to store your whole adventure, you can see here they've got ways you can store the tokens with information. And then you've got a Soundscape module, where you can have a playlist for your, maybe you want to have some background music that you found that works really well with an adventure that you're building, so you can load that up here with this, and then just all sorts of stuff. So no matter what, I think you should visit this site and poke around and see what you think. Maybe watch some of their videos. They have some videos here on YouTube as well, so I'm going to put a link in the video description for you to go check them out. But let's get on to making the map. So here we are in the Master's Toolkit, which is the main part of the program from Arkenforge. And you've got all the different selections over here, including tutorials, a user manual, your settings, and then of course the cartographer area, which is where you make the maps, soundscapes, which is where you mess around with sound, adding audio that goes along with your maps. And then you've got encyclopedia, where you can add notes or maybe even create a little adventure using your maps. And then your content library would be any of the packs that you've purchased or anything you've uploaded, as well as this button to import. So I'm just going to stumble around in here today and create a map. Please don't judge this program by my stumbling around. That's just because I haven't watched any tutorials and I don't make a lot of maps. So I'm going to be kind of an amateur at this. But please don't judge the program based on that. I think it's got a lot of fun features, and you can see here when we click on Cartographer, it's giving us the option to create a new map or open a map or unload one. So we'll just do new. We'll call this Splinterverse 1. And then grid shapes has got square, hex, or ISO, which is nice. You can have a full grid, half grid, dotted grid, or no grid. You also got grid opacity here, so you can make it basically barely visible or fully visible. And then you've got colors here and time of day. It says noon, so we'll go ahead and do that, and see it creates this blank slate for us. So in the editor, you've got things like bookmarks, rotating the map, missing content, toggle locked objects or on or off, and then you got fog of war, so you can hide stuff from the players. You've got time of day controls. Then this is the content panel over here, which is giving us access to all of the packs that we have. Right now we have a lot of the packs for our test here. And then you've got the hand control, content properties panel, and then placing barriers, and then light, as well as ping. So let's see, if you just do barriers, you can draw lines like this to just kind of block something in. And then if you hit escape, it stops, or you can draw more by just clicking the left click again, just creating whatever kind of borders you want. Maybe it's a laser maze here. And so we're going to escape, and then right click gives us the ability to remove things. So I'm going to click on it and it's going to go away. There we go. Oh, you can even create a note there. So let me try this. There we go. So yeah, you can group select by doing things like that too. All right. So we've got cyberpunk, fantasy, overlays, post-apocalyptic, quarantine, and space. So I'm going to go into fantasy. And I'm going to just make like a small little campfire map for you guys. So let's see what we got under textures. Let's get some grass texture maybe. So you can search up here, but I see the grass and foliage section. So let's take a look through here. Lots of different textures. I'm going to do this one. I like that. So we'll just kind of, oh, and you can see how it looks there, and then I go over here and it's a little different, so it's not like the same everywhere. That's nice. It's kind of rotating it. So we'll just do one around this size. And then let's see what we can put on here. So that's under texture, so you just expand that. And I didn't mention, this is also available for Mac. I'm doing it on a PC, but it's also available for Mac, so that's cool. So you can see all kinds of stuff, even backpacks in here under objects. And I have all the packs, right? So you may not have all these if you don't get all the packs. So we're gonna have a campfire, but first I want to put, you know what? Let's go back to textures. I want to put like a little dirt area in here. So let's go find the dirt. Lots of objects. That's so cool. Okay, so textures, do some dirt and sand. So what would be good? I think something like in a medium brown. That's big. I don't want a big. Let's do a small one like this. There we go. So we can kind of control the size of the little resting area. So now we have kind of a little resting area in the center. And we're going to go back up to objects, and we'll get our campfire for the middle of it. So many things, sacks and bags, all kinds of stuff, logs, fireplaces, corpses, wow, lots of stuff, chandeliers, candle holders. Okay, so we got all kinds of cool campfires here. That one looks really cool, but let's see what this one looks like. Okay, that's really small. Let's see if we can do... Yeah, this is a bigger one for us. Although I want the rock edge, so we'll just go with this one. We'll put it in this one, and then we'll go get some rocks and logs to sit on. So I think you can just search up here too. No, I guess not. Let's see, rock. I think I'm doing it wrong. I think there's probably a way to see some of this stuff. Oh, it's slowly populating. That's right. Okay. So, that's probably too big, but I'm sure you can resize these. Yeah, let's try resizing this. So we're going to escape to get out of the thing. Click that. Yeah, so we can resize. It's not too big. And then you can rotate like that. So maybe somebody can sit here on this rock and just kind of tend to the fire or chat. And then let's see if we can, I want to just go straight down. I don't think you can though. I think you have to, okay. That's all right. We'll just do it like that. So it's half of these squares are dirt. Cool. We're going to put some bushes and things on them anyway, so. Cool little campfire going on. Gotta have a short rest, long rest, all that fun stuff. So let's put this guy here and then click on it, shrink it down, rotate it. So now we got another rock that somebody can sit on. Then we'll get a log in here too. So let's search for log. And it's searching, so it's taking a second to load everything. That's okay. Don't need it to be instant. So yeah, now you can see all these kind of tree logs coming in here. Which one do we want? I like all of these. This looks like a little stump that somebody could sit on. Let's do one of those. And we'll resize it. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Okay. And then, let's see, I saw some in here earlier. Logs and planks. So yeah, we can just even go into the menu instead of searching too. So this is a cool looking log. Let's take this one. So we got this impromptu little campfire thing going on. Let's shrink it just a little and rotate it. So now there's that, and then I don't know if there's any. Let's see if there's any tents in here. Yep, tents. They've got everything if you get the packs. So that looks cool. So maybe got a tent. Well, let's see. Let's put it by this. There we go. And then let's put another tent, different kind of tent. That one's kind of small. We can make it bigger though, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that so you guys can see how that works. No, it's actually bigger than I thought. All right, so now I'm gonna click on it and resize it a little. So let's make this one, yeah, we'll put this one here, and then we'll move this stump. Let's put this stump over here somewhere. And then this one, it's more like a smaller one-person tent. And it's a little too, you know, perfectly straight there. So let's put it that way, and then we'll rotate this rock. Maybe the rock's a little further back, so. Cool. All right, so we got this little area. Rotate this a little bit too. Now let's find some bushes that could be near the fire, or near the sort of dirt area. Lots of bushes. Wow, look at all that jungle, shrubs, everything in here. All right, so we'll start with this berry bush. I'm just gonna put like a few of those in here. And then to kind of start populating the other areas, we might just randomly place a few of them. It's nice, you can just drag the controls around like that too. See? And they go opaque so you can see through. All right, so do this one. Feel like Bob Ross here. Maybe there's a little bush that lives right here. He's a happy little bush. And some more. I'm not the best at mixing these colors here, so they probably don't go very well together, but that's all right. Just, I'm not sure. That one looks like it might be a bigger resolution, so maybe it takes a second to load that. That's okay. It's letting us do stuff while that's happening. And again, we'll just put some random bushes around in here. So yeah, this is coming together. We've got various area, and then we're going to put some trees. So I can search for trees, but I want to just go there because so it's got barren, evergreen, fallen, and snowy. Oh, look at the bamboo. That's awesome that they have bamboo. I like that. Palm trees. So these are like regular trees, it looks like. Deciduous and sparse. And this is, okay, yeah. So that looks good. Nice big tree. Again, we'll just randomly place a few of them in here. And we might even try to make a path into this or something. We'll see. We want to leave a little bit of room so people can navigate through the woods here. Put one up there. Oops, I gotta move this first. And whoops, right off the map. But we can take care of that, right? Just click on it, move it. Easy to move stuff in this. We can even make it smaller so it's not exactly like these other ones. There we go. And then you've got this deciduous tree. I think that looks kind of cool. A little bigger though. Takes a second. Put a couple of these in here. This one has flowers on it. I don't know if that would be in this forest, but let's see. So many choices. Let's put a barren one in here too. Like there's one that just happened to die. He's an unhappy tree. Maybe an unhappy tree lives right there. Oh, Bob Ross. So many good times with Bob Ross. All right, let's see. Let's just... There we go. So all kinds of trees live in this forest. I am not staying in the lines here. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that, aren't we? Okay, so let's see. Let's click on this. Say, get over here. All right. Oh, and a tree stump. We can put another tree stump somewhere in here. Like, it's kind of, some things have gotten either knocked down or chopped down, and so we got just a stump left. Just gonna mix in more. Eventually, we want this to be like a forest that they're camping in here. The party's camping in this forest. So we got to cover a lot of ground here. So yeah, I'm just picking different trees here. They have such a big selection. I'm sure a lot of you are cringing because I'm mixing so many styles here. But this is just to demonstrate, right? Just to demonstrate the tool, how it works. And you guys can always make your own if you get this. And just kind of tweak it to your heart's content. Don't want a palm tree in there. Yeah, this is like all kinds of trees. Probably would have been better to just do like a bunch of the same ones. But again, this is just to demonstrate the power of Arkenforge, which I'm liking this. This is fun. I could do this for hours. And there's lighting and things that you can do, which I'm probably not the best person to show you because I don't, I'm not necessarily trained in it yet, but we might experiment with it in a minute and see. Yeah, this forest is just like, maybe this location is just like somebody's collected every kind of tree and they put it in a forest and the party's investigating how did they get so much of everything in this forest. It's baffling the locals. Or maybe it's just truly a natural occurrence somehow. So let me click on this one, bring it back inside the map. Got a lot of them out of bounds here. Very cool. Okay, so go back to the bushes here and try to just kind of make these edges a little less. Another one out of the bounds there. It's okay. So I want to leave a little room for people to come in and out of this, so I'm not going to put bushes everywhere here, but there we go. So then I also want to just like tweak some of these a little bit so they're not all looking identical. And so this area is pretty open. Let's see what else we can find in here. So I don't want to put too much to make the map like forced to be part of something like a particular adventure. So let's see. Giant trees. Holes and pits. Ladders, lanterns. It just goes on and on. They have so much stuff. I love it. Here's a log. We can just kind of have, maybe there's a fallen tree somewhere. Like back here. We'll fix that in a second. And then I think you can, like we can bring this, by clicking on this layer tool, you can move it to the top. Yeah, so now it's over that. So, I mean, it seems pretty intuitive. I told you at the beginning, like I didn't do any of the tutorials, and that was kind of what I wanted to see, is if you could do this, and you can resize this too. I've been using it pretty big, but you can zoom in and out with your mouse wheel, which is nice. So let's just get this guy over here, and then we'll even shrink that. They thought of everything with this. Okay, so mushrooms. We could have maybe some mushrooms in here somewhere, but a little too big. I don't think we want to put a big mushroom in there. Nests, painting, pipes, pillows. One thing that would be cool is if they could separate it by indoor, outdoor. Even though some things, you know, you might have an indoor arboretum or something, you know. So things that are marked outdoor might not always be something that you would have outdoor. Put some vines in here. Oh, maybe some water. What's this? Is this a puddle? Oh, it's really small, I see. Okay. So maybe we'll just put like a puddle back here. Oh, it is bigger. It just does it. So we'll Control Z, undo that. But we can put a puddle somewhere else. And then let me click on this one. And again, whoops. Oh, it's not letting me click on the puddle. It's probably because I have so much stuff. Let's see if I zoom in if it'll get easier. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just undo the puddle then. Oh. Not sure it's gonna let me, but I can bring this one to the top, which is what I want. I just want something on top here. So this thing, move this over here. And then we'll take the other thing and move it to the top. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm not, you know, I didn't do the tutorial. So again, don't blame the program, blame the user. Okay, so you got waterfalls, wow. Whirlpool, windows, wells. Don't want a well here. Tombs, that's cool. Look at all these different tombs. Like that. You got a whole sarcophagus. That's awesome. Spider webs. Ooh, yeah, that looks cool. Put a spider web on top of something. Let's put a little sack in the camp somewhere. That's big, but we can make it an empty sack somewhere. So let's resize this really small. It's just sitting here behind the, it's happy behind the little tent there. And there's ruins, pools, portals. So we can have a portal in here, moss, like that. Let's put some moss. Let's undo that. It's a better spot for it over here. So let's move this out of the way. There we go. It's still on the edge. Let's do that. That looks better. Okay. You guys are like, I'm not gonna use this map. I know I'm not the best at this stuff when I haven't done the tutorials. Oh, this one's moving. Okay, so I picked an animated. That's cool. See, we're discovering things. That's the whole point of this video. See how this is an animated thing? So some of these elements are animated, so they're going to be moving. Very cool. You don't see that a lot. I've played around with a lot of things, a lot of programs. I was, making, as a creator, you think about it, okay, am I going to hire an artist? Am I going to make it myself? And sometimes I will make a map like this to give to an artist as a suggestion, but it's rare. I've only done it a couple times. I don't really make a ton of maps, but so you've got bottles. There could be like a bottle randomly in here. Animal hides. So many things. Very cool. And then I'm gonna save this. Let's see. I think it's already saved, but let's see if there's a way to do other stuff to the map. So now we have this map. Okay, so you can toggle that on off. So this is the build options, image manipulation tools, layering tools, and lighting tools. Let's see. So I'm not sure how, oh, there we go. So see how it lit up that area? I'm gonna undo that because let's do it from here. There we go. So now it's all lit up from this. And then let's see if we can do fog of war. There it is. Enable fog of war. So, oops. DMC through fog, reveal mode, brush function. So yeah, I'm not sure which tool does it, but it's cool that you can do it. I'm sure if you watch the tutorial, it'll work. I'm just gonna enable it or disable it right now. Oh, this guy is off the map as well. Let's get this one back on. Yeah. This was definitely not done by a professional map cartographer, because I am mixing all kinds of trees. So, but it's cool. It's just to show you the idea. And I'm not sure if you can do like just a little bit of, it'd be cool to do a little bit of dirt here, but I'm not sure if we can do that. So let's go back into the object here and look for, let me see if I can just type like path. Okay, so some stuff has shown up. There's a stone path. Broken. Okay. And there's pebbles. Pebble path. Oh, okay, so you can click and drag and create this whole path. Let's see. Or you can do something like that. That's cool. let's go back to dirt. So you got lines, modular objects. So you got airship, castle. Wow, so many things. Hellscapes, taverns. Roads. Okay. So that's like a line road. Okay. Edges. Dirt edge. Okay, so this might work. Yeah, that's okay. Autumn edge. It's really an edge for the map, I think. See, you do like this, and then it looks, yeah, looks like it's frayed edges there. Carpets, bridges, cool. So again, this is all in the fantasy pack. So if you get the fantasy pack, everything I'm showing you, I think, comes with it. So here's the dirt. I wonder if we can do just like a little bit, or if there's a way to like, okay, let's undo that. But I want to see, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there is a way. Again, I haven't done any of the tutorials, but yeah, it'd be cool to do like a little bit of dirt leading in here or something, almost like people know this path. And so you have an area for tokens. I don't have any tokens right now, but you can import tokens and stuff to bring those in. So let's zoom out and move over. Not sure how I move. Maybe I need the hand tool. I want to click that because I think it's going to move everything. There we go. Now I'm over here. It's more centered. Wow, look at that. You can select everything so easily. Love that. So now I can save it by clicking that. I can open. I can import. All kinds of stuff. Map ambiance. So I could add sound. I can export the map. So select an area to export. Okay. So let's see. Does it let me do it this way? Oh, yeah. Initiate selection. Okay. We'll do this so that people have like a border. And then start export. This is not like any of the sizes that I want, so. But there we go. Cool. All right, so we exported it. And yeah, I'm going to save it and share it with all of you. And yeah, that was fun. Making a map for the first time on the channel with animated leaves and everything over here. And there, I'm just scratching the surface. There's so much more you can do. You can add effects. You can play with lighting. We played a little bit with lighting, but you can do even more lighting stuff if you want. And yeah, create your own maps. I think there's probably others in the community that you can download as well. You can make walls, like we'll just, there's barriers there, but in the objects, there's like all these walls that you can choose, like you know, arenas, catacombs. You can do stuff like this. There's even some where you can like drag the wall. I think like maybe this. No, certain ones you can drag. I know because we've been able to drag. So yeah, they got hell walls. Like look at that. That looks cool. Like if you're doing Avernus. Some really crazy stuff. And again, if you're a creator, you can do this and put it in your books. You just have to you know, include attribution that you made it with Arkenforge and stuff in your book. So very cool. All right, we have a campfire. Well, thanks so much for watching. Please click the link in the video description to visit Arkenforge, watch their videos, do a better job than I did at making a map. Watch the tutorials. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, this is moving too. I just noticed that. That's awesome. And just to have fun, you know, there's no right or wrong. You can be like Bob Ross and just paint your own little painting here with this, and you know, just have a good time and add fog of war, add lights, do a way better job than me, and you know, link some of the maps you're making in the video, you know, below the video in the comments. Let me check those out so I can marvel at your work as well. And also, you know, follow me on Twitter at Splinterverse, subscribe to the channel, share the video so people can find out about Arkenforge, leave us a comment, let us know what kind of maps you're going to make, and consider purchasing one of our books. All of those are linked in the video description. We've got Feywild Companion, full of Feywild fun. You could make some Feywild maps with this for that. We've got our Fizban's Vault of Draconic Gifts, so you can make a dragon lair with this, and have your players go in there and have, you know, some of the dragon backgrounds or subclasses represented from our book. Lineages with our Van Richten's Libram of Lineages, and Potions Unlocked with all of our potions, and even Secrets of the Draugr with our brand new race and a religion that combines the Drow and the Duergar. So lots of fun for you to be had in those links down there. But hopefully, most importantly, you'll check out Arkenforge and give them a try. But until next time, happy adventuring.